At 80 years old, Goldie Hawn is still one of the brightest and most beloved figures in Hollywood. And recently, she opened up about something few celebrities ever talk about. She revealed who she does not want at her funeral, and her honesty stunned fans. Goldie Jean Hawn was born on November 21, 1945, in Washington, D.C. And from the start, she had a spark that set her apart. She grew up in a loving home where her creativity was encouraged, and as a child, she was naturally drawn to performing, dancing, and entertaining anyone who would watch. As she grew older, she followed that passion, and in the 1960s, she became a breakout star on Rowan and Martin's Laugh, and where her bright smile, her warm personality, and her natural comedic rhythm made her a household name. Audiences loved her, critics praised her, and she earned an Emmy in 1974 for her work on the show. Her transition to movies made her an even bigger star, and in 1969 she won an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress for her role in Cactus Flower, proving she could balance humor with vulnerability. And from there, she delivered decades of memorable performances in films like Private Benjamin, Overboard, The First Wives Club, and The Out-of-Towners. Each one carried her trademark charm and a relatability that made her unforgettable. Beyond acting, Goldie built a life of service through her foundation Mind Up, helping children develop emotional strength and resilience. She used her fame for good and dedicated herself to supporting families and shaping young lives. Her personal life was often in the spotlight. She went through 2 marriages, raised children who later became stars in their own right, and eventually found lasting love with Kurt Russell, a relationship that began in 1983 and became one of Hollywood's most admired partnerships. They never married, yet they built a bond rooted in trust, humor, and unwavering support, proving that commitment does not need a certificate. Over the years, Goldie continued to evolve. She wrote a deeply personal autobiography. She stepped away from acting for long stretches, then returned with her unmistakable spirit in projects like Snatched and The Christmas Chronicles, showing that her glow never faded. But recently, she surprised fans with a rare and candid confession. She explained that when the time comes, she does not want certain people at her funeral, not out of anger, but out of a desire for peace, honesty, and emotional truth. She spoke openly about colleagues she never felt connected to, and she said she would rather be remembered in the presence of those who truly supported her in life. Bill Murray was one of the names she mentioned, saying that although they worked together and shared laughs, she never felt a true bond with him, and she did not want her final farewell filled with people who never brought her comfort. She also spoke about Dustin Hoffman, someone she crossed paths with throughout her career. Yet she admitted there was always tension and a distance she could never bridge, and she wanted no unresolved feelings around her memory. Chevy Chase was also on her list. She praised his talent, but explained that humor without kindness is not the energy she wants in her final moments. And finally, she mentioned Michael Douglas, saying they shared stories and Hollywood memories, but never a closeness that felt genuine. Her honesty may seem surprising, but it reflects her lifelong belief in authenticity. She wants her final celebration to be filled with warmth, sincerity, and the people who truly shaped her life. Goldie Hawn has spent decades making audiences laugh, lifting spirits, and brightening screens. And now she is choosing to shape her legacy with the same honesty and heart that defined her entire career. Subscribe to Hollywood Bulletin and Press, the bell icon, so you never miss the stories that matter.